Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria 2, the HFM mod, as the German Confederation wrap up this war against, well, mainly Russia and the other great powers to Japan, and the United States are still going to be a little bit difficult to deal with as time goes on. We can add a war goal against the United States apparently. Can we do the same against anybody else? No. Why can we add a war goal against the US? I can just liberate countries. Well, that's if my navy gets built up to the point where we can actually invade the US, then sure. They've been a pain recently. Let's see. But our naval tech is really not good at all. So I'd rather be able to focus on it as soon as possible. So basically beefing up along the construction propulsion technology. But let's continue wrapping up this war. We got Mr. Greece here. And apparently we're losing this battle. Well, that's because that's probably why we lost those previous battles. A +5 defense general. That's ridiculous. Loveland we won. And that's what we wanted, right? Acquire Bessarabia, United Baltic Duchy, and Transnistria. Yeah. So United Baltic Duchy is not going to be our vassal unless we make them our vassal, is my assumption. Then again, I mean, if they're willing to stay here and, well, we have our infamy limit, so of course we probably want to make them our vassal, if at all possible. We'll see where things go. They have 1 million people, so they could be a good vassal. We can take these troops back to... I mean, it's Italy, right? Can we just fight against Italy? No, it won't let us. Won't let us do that against Belgium either. I don't know why. It's very strange. Either against Denmark. I don't think we could justify against anybody at this point. How about Spain? Nope. Nobody. It's weird. I'm not sure if that's like a bug or if that's intentional with this mod. If you have like your infamy limit too high, then you can't justify against anybody. I don't really know how that works or why it works like that, but okay. Let's put some units over here on the border of Italy. And we can put others surround the other borders. Looks like we need to make more units. Well, yeah, we lost like 100 brigades, I think, during that war. Yeah, like 101 brigades we can recruit. So we are going to do that. As soon as all these troops get set up, we're gonna start rebuilding our army. Colombia is no longer in our sphere. Oh wow. Who kicked me out? Looks like we are not going to keep that sphere. Yeah. I mean, we can try something, but I don't think that's going to work anymore. Albania. Everyone's slowly trying to get in there. Yeah, it's a Baltic Duchy. We can try to keep as long as possible. Bulgaria cannot be influenced. But apparently What's that about? This is the German Confederation. Oh, that's Serbia. And that's because they're all occupied completely. And Russia has no troops. 16 units, and it's going to stay that way. So they're going to be at war up until somebody capitulates here. Wonderful. Apparently, Japan landed in Africa. And here. We can take them out probably. Yeah. And now they're heading over here. We can actually beat them there. We did lose Tunis. I don't even think we have any ships really left. Let's send them all down. Well, I think they're all pretty much up here, aren't they? I don't think we have any transports. So ideally, we can get some transports built. We can actually build some steam transports, which is great. So let's try to go ahead and do that. We can now build monitors. Fantastic. We're losing the race here. I don't know how we're going to be able to get this finished. We'll take the consciousness. GAFSA. Why do I have 159,000 units right here? Do something like that. I'm not sure where this was to go. Choose a trade policy. Let's see. Let's do this. And let's get rid of our debt. Let's take down our taxes, administration fees, go back up. Okay. Let's see where that takes us. Economy's still doing great. Let's lower, we cannot lower our tariffs. Okay, okay. I guess that's fine. Population growth. Great. What is our population looking at? Large amount of Germans, about 50% German. I think it looks a little bit better now. So this like straight line looks a little bit, well, the western side is a little bit weird. I would say let's annex Switzerland. They have like, what, 3 states in here? We have to take one at a time. And I don't know how this qualifies as a state. There's only one province in that entire area. Before it was, Switzerland was all just its own state. But I guess they changed it in this mod. So those are a few things that I don't entirely agree with as far as the mod goes, but others are fine. I mean, in general, it does add to the game, so I do enjoy it. I guess we're going to go wipe out some French. Because as we kill the rebels, their population drops. So overall, there's less French now. Like here, for example, in Metz, the French population is dropping a lot. So now it's 41% from 42%. So they can keep rebelling, but eventually they're not going to be able to rebel anymore. So now it's 40%. Yeah, they lost 2% of the French population just because they rebelled there, and we wiped them out. Apparently there's a crisis going to happen between the French and the Netherlands. Netherlands just has this little one state here in Europe. Our goal is to expel them at some point. The Kruger telegram. The Boers have managed to repulse an incursion into their sovereign nations by a British raiding party led by Cecil Rhodes and Leander Starr Jameson. Should we show solidarity with the Boer states? This will greatly increase our relations and influence with them, but at the expense of our relations with the British. I mean, who cares about the British? They hate me anyways. Everyone hates me. I'd rather have some sort of ally, but it's kind of difficult. We're losing here. We cannot invest anymore. Which is incredibly unfortunate. I'm almost tempted to just see about trying to build some monitors instead. I don't know if we'll be able to build them in time. But at the very least, it'll help us get that colony. Well, only 7 states could build it anyways. So it probably doesn't even matter. Back to building some. Can we actually expand our naval bases? Yes, we can. We researched that without me realizing it. And my next game is this game is a little bit difficult as far as technology goes because the Austrian Empire is so illiterate that it makes researching very slow, which is why we were unable to do all the research that we wanted to. Whereas if we were to start out as Prussia, for example, we would have been able to do all the research and annex Austria, and our literacy would go down to, well, about 60-something%. But we still would have been able to research a bunch of stuff. So we were just in that sort of situation just because we started out as Austria, which has inherently a low literacy rate. Let's send them over here, and let's see what this event's about. Economic sanctions. We do not seek the destruction of any government, nor do we covet a foot of any territory. We do not want an expanding struggle with consequences that no one can perceive, nor will we bluster or bully or flaunt our power, but we will not surrender. Finishing his speech, the ambassador of one of the great powers gathered to discuss the situation of our country finished convincing the other great powers to sign a round of economical and diplomatic sanctions against our country. The Congress sent us a warning against any more aggressiveness, and so they are ready to escalate if we don't cease and change our behavior. Okay. International sanctions. Yeah, looks like everybody. Just sanction me. Does that hurt my economy a ton? A little bit. Not a lot. Let's get some steel steamers. We're still losing this race. And will these be finished by then? Artillery and canned food and regular clothes. Let's see what we can do to speed this process along. Artillery, where's that at? Right here. It's in high demand though, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get that in high demand. Not in high demand, so we can at least get a ton of regular clothes. Buy it. That should. Yep. Denmark wants access. Why is that? Because they're at war with the US. Is the US finally going after Britain? Yes, they are. But not in the way that we thought it would. They're just defending Nicaragua. And the British are losing a ton, so I would hope that the Americans try to actually get their land back. Instead of that awkward border over here. Alright, lose one war exhaustion. Now we're at 14.48. I actually never actually went after these French patriots over here. Let's attack them here. Won that. Great. We have commerce raiders right there, but we'll keep them there. Let's set up a new rally point for our navy. Not Oldenburg, over here. It will Helmshaven. Okay. Are there any other navies? Oh! I'm still in the sphere map mode. I was confused for a second, like, did I have Sweden? And we're losing over here still. We can now build the ironclad. Jacobin rebels in prison. Wonderful. How many more rebels do we have? Militant socialists. Militant socialists seek to establish democracy with a socialist government. German communists are incredibly low. Only 2%. Wait one sec. So I know we had a comment regarding whether we're going to switch to like fascism or communism. At the moment, it looks like that's not going to be possible. Not with that amount of the population being communist. Like if it was like 8% maybe. But at this point, it's just difficult to, because we don't have any rebels. I mean, that's probably what we'd have to do is let the rebels take over. There's all those rebels, but no transports to transport our armies over. We're slowly building some transports, though. We have 2 transports right now. Let's put these guys on rebel defense. What just happened? There we go. These 2 armies. Huh. Yeah, some of our armies need to be restructured. see. Let's at least have these guys go and hunt down some Jacobin rebels. Because Jacobin rebels just want to establish a democracy, if I remember correctly. Yeah, democratic government, liberal ideology. So, yeah. Education for women. Okay. Oh, there goes the battle span. Let's lose militancy. Let's put these guys on rebel hunting mode. These guys not on it. Nope. There are probably have a lot of rebellions happening for the next little bit. Why does Netherlands want access? Because they're at war with France. Sure, go get France. We probably won't be able to do it much of anything, but we'll see. Yeah, because they have 240 units. USA will accept to contain. I'll do that after you win your war. I don't know if I want the United States to just give up like that. But the only reason I want to give up, they're going to want to give up is because they're at war. Since what do I care about the United States? In this game, of course, not in real life. Let's contain them. They have been contained. They still have their armies. Okay. Is that actually going to do anything for us? I don't see any evidence of what happened. If anybody's wondering why I keep choosing state capitalism, just because, well, yeah, but I guess if you want me to go to communism, we can start arguing for the Communist Party instead, which is probably why we've only been getting conservative parties, because we've been arguing for state capitalism. But again, all these are just interventionism and laissez-faire. Sure. We can start doing that. See where that gets us. We won that battle pretty handedly. Now we can have peace. Finally. Incorporate the Baltic provinces. Oh. Wait a second. I did not know that was a thing. Okay. So, let's take this event really quick. So, incorporate the Baltic provinces. The Baltic provinces should be incorporated more closely into the German Confederation so that we may better secure our eastern border and begin to prepare the region for annexation. So basically, the United Baltic Duchy becomes a puppet of the German Confederation. So we just made them a puppet. Okay, that works. That works. Romanian Patriots. Militant Socialists. Great. As we get more rebel spam. We won the war. Licensing Act. Okay. Just keep going through this rebel spam. Okay, so create a state here apparently. Sure. And we lost this. Such a bummer. Well, that's our Africa colonies then. Well, Brita. The British have a big line that is cuts Africa in two. Oh, Jacobins are gone. But they left me with these occupied provinces. But anyways, looks like all of the oof. 10% more jingoistic. Well, it's only a small amount. Let's keep Germanifying them. The Germanification process of German Schleswig. Bulgaria wants access. Nope, not giving it to them. They just need to concede in that war. There's no way they're going to win. I forgot to automate the regular close again. I kind of figured I may have forgot about that. Okay, well I'm glad I noticed that because otherwise we'd probably notice in a few years from now why we have so many units not being built. So we beat all the rebellions, looks like. Do you have any more on the way? No, not really. We did a good job. Okay, let's get blue and brown water schools. Okay, let's keep trying to build units. I'd say let's start building armies up again. So in Africa, 2, 3, 4. Let's try to build a basic army. 1, 1, 2. There we go. Now in Europe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I do? I don't remember if I did that one yet. There we go. Let's build up some armies. Let's make sure there's only one rally point now, right? If I were to cancel this, yeah, put it back in Prague. Oops. Yeah, let's become more jingoistic. Okay, so Berlin, 352. Is that our most populous city? Prague is at 743,000 people. Okay. Well, in that case, we're gonna end the episode here. So thank you all for watching. We did finish our war with Russia. We took over Transnistria, as well as Bessarabia, and released the United Baltic Duchy, and as well as got an event to satellite them. So now they're a puppet of us, and we are continuing to consolidate. We won against the United States and Japan, so everything's going pretty well. But yeah, so if you enjoyed what you saw, just leave a like and a comment if you have any suggestions on what to do next, and subscribe if you'd like to see more of this content. So thank you. Bye.